707, we make it hot. Hey, yeah, 707, we make it hot. Yeah, 707, we make it hot. 707, we make it hot. Yeah, 707, we make it hot. Yeah, you already know how it go. 707, bro, ready for battle. Go to war, ready to settle the score. Word for word, go round for round. Heavyweights, big fellas, go pound for pound. Put it down or let it go. If you ain't ready for the top, ain't no debating that. Black in the form, there ain't no breaking that. 21, I got doubts, it ain't no shaking that. Coming to your life unfiltered, ain't no faking that. Book game, we got it covered from the index to the author. And I swear to God, we blood brothers. Word is born, peace and love, that's how we give it up. Driven by our goals, so we try to live it up. No doubt, no fear, just ego tripping a little. PHV, Rad and Coach, young and master and the judge. 707 is here, let's get it clear. 707, we make it hot, yeah. Hot 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 707, we make it hot, yeah.
What is up, everybody? I'm sorry, my fault for I'm sharing. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Box. This is 21 I Got Outs. I'm here, the usual cast.
PHV.
It's Rad, what up?
Is that part supposed to be dramatic?
Yeah, it always is.
Trash.
It worked out.
No, it didn't. But yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about today. A lot of NFL, a lot of, well, slightly NBA, but obviously NFL. A lot of stuff been going on. But let's start with the biggest news so far. The Tennessee Titans signed Cameron Wake to a 3-year deal. Y'all not excited?
Who?
Yeah, I so shady.
Is he not like 37?
Yes, he's 37. Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up.
Is he gonna be coaching?
He might be. He might be a D-line coach in a couple of years.
So he replaced Brian Rappo or something?
No, we brought in somebody else to replace Brian Rappo. I forgot who we brought in.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna be Orakpo.
Rappo's got the cupcake business. He's killing right now. But anyway, let's talk about the big news. Odell Beckham has been traded to the Cleveland Browns for a first, a third, and Jabril Peppers. So, we're going to talk about from both team aspects. Let's start with the Browns.
Yep.
How do you like this move for the Browns? And where do you see their trajectory now that they got Odell in tow?
They got a legit number one of the best wide receivers in the league. I don't see how you can look at it as a negative.
Right.
Simple as that. I mean,
so should they be the favorites to win this division in your mind?
That's a little bit to be seen. They are. I think they're the second best roster, but that's all I can tell you right now. Because I don't know, the coach is too bright now.
You think Pittsburgh still got the best roster?
Yeah.
You think Pittsburgh? Oh, okay.
I still think Pittsburgh got the best roster still.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's a big power play. That's something that you just don't see. I heard the rumors they shopped Odell, but just something that
they've been talking about it.
I just thought it was just something, whatever. But they really
San
shopped
Francisco.
Odell.
They got and they traded him.
I'm trying to go from the Giants' perspective. They're trying to rebuild, obviously.
From scratch.
Just from scratch. Yeah, this is nuts. But it's so weird because why draft Saquon? Like, I don't know. I don't want to get into all to the stuff. They're trying to rebuild.
We don't get into it.
They're trying to rebuild.
We're talking Cleveland right now, but we're going to get into it.
But Cleveland, I like what Cleveland did. I mean, you gave up a first and a third. There's no wide receiver in the draft that's going to be better than Odell Beckham.
Nope.
None of them. So you give up a first round, a third round pick is fine. Whatever. You ain't give no future assets. It's all this draft. You got 2 thirds, so you just gave up 1 of the thirds. Yep. So you know what I mean. You got a second and a third.
All that bonus paid off already.
All the bonus paid off. You got the good because they got so much. They gave the Giants so much dead money. You give up Jabril Peppers. I think it was an upcoming talent, but you can find another Jabril Peppers. I believe. Yeah, he's good, but he wasn't
a difference maker.
He wasn't a difference maker.
I don't think they was going to pay him anyway.
You got Olivier Brenner a couple days earlier. That defense is stout, young, and they added more to it. Now the offense is going to be Baker and Kitchens is on them. It's on Baker and Kitchens.
I'm about to say, I respect it. It's the GM. It's Dorsey saying we going all in. We got Baker on his rookie deal. Let's get him as many weapons as we can. They signed Kareem Hunt also, who probably going to get 6 games. So when he come back, this offense should be as explosive as we've seen
10
in the
plus
league.
games?
Yeah, he getting big games.
I think it don't matter. They still got Chubb. They still got Duke Johnson. But whenever
Chubb is solid. Chubb can run hold it down.
The Duke Johnson's a great multi-purpose back. He can throw him the ball, whatever. So when Kareem Hunt get back, this offense is going to be crazy explosive. They should be in contention for the top scoring offense in the league.
Should.
It should be.
Yeah, but you got
Left tackle's
Baker.
big.
Left tackle's a hole. That's
Baker
their
is a
only
second
hole.
year guy.
It's not all off, I guess.
But on offense. But Baker looked good last year.
did.
He got better weapon. Like he got a better receiver. Like Callaway is good, but he ain't no Dale.
They got a legit 1, 2, 3.
And now Jarvis Landry
Legit.
go back into a slot
In
with
the top-
And murder whoever
Top-
put there.
Top
He ain't in the
7
slide
tight end ish.
And Joker was good, too.
9. You know what I mean?
He deserves attention.
And Joker was good.
So their offensive side,
Kitchens
besides
don't
left
got no,
tackle,
if Kitchens is the guy that you think he is, he got no excuses.
No
He got every weapon he need. He has no excuses. This offense should
like if
produce.
they
And
don't.
the defense good enough.
defense good enough.
So this is the question: the Browns fired people after 1 year. If they don't make the playoffs this year, is it
Hell
a
yeah.
fireable offense
Hell yeah.
for him not
he
to
don't
make
make
the
What
Playoffs?
injuries? What, no injuries?
No, if he just don't make the playoffs, if he don't make the playoffs this year, they underachieve. Because right now you're thinking
Playoffs at least.
9, 10 wins, right?
I'll put in that 10 wins. I expect 10 wins. If the 10 wins don't get you to the playoffs, I don't think that's fire.
Right. So 8-8, no playoffs. You can
8
get fired.
is that's real losable.
That's a lot.
Something gotta happen for that to happen, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it gotta be
somebody
it's about to go
gotta get hurt. Yeah,
down.
somebody gotta get hurt.
Something big gotta happen.
Yeah, like one of the big guys, big fish gotta get hurt. All right, let's talk about from the Giants' perspective. This is why.
My bad.
If the Giants were a good organization, it wouldn't have made it. Like
They're not a good organization.
I don't. Not right now. Right now,
They're not
no.
ran good
Right
now.
now,
It's
no.
weird. It's weird
Because
right
what
now.
happens is this: if you were in a rebuild mode, you shouldn't have paid Odell in the first place. And why are you in a rebuild mode trading Odell and you still paying Eli $23 million? You let your young safety Atlanta Collins go. Like it just the moves they're
So
making
you
don't
would
make sense.
have let Odell walk
You trade him. Why not trade him last year? Why pay him?
because his value was low. He was coming off injury.
Nah, I just don't. I just don't see sinking that much money to move him. It don't make sense.
You had to
But
keep the asset in order to move him, and
why-
that was
so why
he
not
was
trade him
holding
mid-season?
out.
Why not trade him mid-season then?
That's another crazy. Maybe they thought they could make it to playoffs still. You know, it was a big. There was one over there.
They
Remember?
was 2-5 in the trade.
And I remember you believed in them.
I did. I still do. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Anyway,
So, I mean, but like, what's your way of thinking? Because why is you taking a running back at, was it 2?
2.
Why take a running back at 2? Why do you need a running back right now? You don't need him. Trade him too, right? Why not trade
He
Saquon?
young though. He young though.
But what is
not
Saquon gonna
paying
do
him.
in the
He's not
next
paying him.
in the next this rookie deal? What is he gonna do for you in this
Put
rookie
Cease.
deal?
He put Cease in the.
They're gonna be terrible.
But he gonna put Cease.
They're gonna be legit
Maybe
terrible.
he just
He's gonna
it gotta be
make them
that.
watchable.
It's just it's a good personality to
Yeah,
be
he's gonna
your
make them
cellular
watch. But they
ticket.
gotta have some market.
They didn't like the
players.
personality that Odell was having.
And don't. If this team was on a rebuild, it makes sense to trade Odell for.
They are on a rebuild. They know.
They
They
are.
have, they have both. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense to trade Odell because you don't want to be in a rebuild paying your wide receiver
But now you
that
got
much
that money.
money. All that money during the rebuild, it don't make sense.
And he's gonna be upset the
Yeah,
entire time.
it don't make
He's
sense.
mouthy.
From that perspective, it makes sense to have moved him.
So
But they gutting everything. Like it's just.
And they should though.
So why are you paying Eli?
is they
still? That's
definitely
what I don't understand.
is they definitely going quarterback in the draft right
Yes.
now? I mean at 6 now.
I think they're
I'm saying, did this change anything? Like maybe they going
Come
somewhere
on,
else?
draft strategy.
Yeah, like what are they doing?
At
What
the
are they
time, I
doing?
thought they was either going after whoever's there, either
Yeah,
Kyler or
Haskins
Haskins.
or Kyler. Yep. Or maybe they people say the guy from Duke is rising a little bit. Whoever there they like, they're going to take. I think. And
They got the ammo to move up though. They got
they got
17.
able to move up.
Yeah, I don't mind the move, but I don't know if it's enough to get Arizona away from Kyler
Yeah,
at this point.
Fuck, because yeah,
If you drop down to 6 and 17, is
I
that
just
enough
don't-
for you to get something else back? What else would you need if you Arizona?
If Arizona bluffing and they really not, if you
Yeah,
assuming
that's
that we
what I'm
high
saying.
on, you assume that they high on Kyler. If they high on Kyler, then you just don't take Kyler. You know, I don't think nothing.
I know, but they don't want that to be out. I'm saying what's the blow by socks off offer that Giants can offer?
I don't think if you high on if you like Kyler, I don't think nothing. If you high on a quarterback, I don't think nothing really can take you off. Now, if you bluffing, you take. I think you take that
but
6
if
or
you're
17
gonna offer from 6-17 and what maybe another 2, that's a lot.
because it's a swap and a one,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
a
you
lot.
not and you get they probably they next year.
Yeah, that's decent. That's like
I could
good.
I'll do that if I'm Arizona. If you cool with Rosen, you swap 1 and 6, get they 17 and get they next year pick because Giants gonna be terrible.
Right. I mean,
Nothing
Giants
without Kyler.
Giants need to go after Rosen in general. Maybe if they don't like the guy, maybe they can use that when they first pick over Rosen. I mean, they have ammo to do it, but maybe Rosen might be their fix. But they gotta get another
The
quarterback.
Giants just turned into the Browns.
because they paying Eli $23 million this year.
Turn into the Browns?
They're terrible.
They're
Are they worse than Washington is right now? I think we in a prisoner moment right now.
Yeah, Washington's pretty bad. I agree. They just signed Landon Collins.
Because of their quarterback situation.
Jameson Crowder.
Even with the quarterback last year, they look great.
They was the number one division. They could have won. They could have won to the playoffs. They could have won a division.
I remember that very.
He's saying when Alex got Smith, that's when Dallas took off. Giants was terrible.
Giants
terrible consistently all year.
The O line is better. Washington got a better O line. They got Darius guys coming back, so they got a running back. Oh, sorry.
What you were talking about, guys?
There's coming
We know
back.
what we talking about.
Oh my, Darius, guys.
I don't know what they go. Is it Case Keenum?
Yeah, it's
Case
Case.
Keenum.
It's Case. Case and Josh Johnson.
I'm going with Redskins are better than Giants. I'm going with
I don't know if you said definitively. I think they're both bad.
Eli in that offensive line and Saquon.
They try to upgrade the offensive line.
I just can't.
They trade for some offensive line.
Eli legit starting all year.
Yeah, that's what I'm puzzled by.
I don't think it's happening.
That's what I'm puzzled by.
I think Eli's backing up.
I mean, I get
They have to get somebody else.
They must have a handshake agreement that's this Eli last year. Like, it gotta be like a.
This is last year's
Should've been
contract.
last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Last
So,
year was contract.
in 23 minutes, they're like, Eli, we just play this year out. You can retire, go off into the sunset, whatever, and we all good. We'll draft the guy behind you, and then we'll start
This is
rebuilding.
the silver lining for, I think, the Giants, right? When you have a top-notch receiver making that much money, you usually don't win,
You don't win anyway. Yep.
right? So even with the Steelers, like paying, like if AB wanted that money, that's not really conducive to winning. So I understand if they're trying to rebuild, you can't have that wide receiver making that much money, taking that much cap space, even though you're paying them anyway, which is whatever. But you just can't have that cap space or going into the wide receiver.
They're
position.
trying to fix the books, and they made a lot of bad mistakes.
Exactly. They try to fix it, but they made a lot of bad mistakes. That's exactly what it is.
Because they thought Eli was going to be better than they was in a win-now situation.
Yeah.
Because after that playoff loss, that Green Bay, the next year I had them Super Bowl favorite. Like, not favorite, Super Bowl.
They had a good
I feel like
roster.
they still missing one more big contract they gave up. Did they pay DRC some crazy bad?
No, it wasn't Janoris.
It was Janoris Jackrabbit.
It was Janoris. Yeah.
Somebody else is getting.
Because they moved there. They moved Snacks. They paid Olivier Vernon, and it was Janoris. They paid Janoris that offseason too, and he's still there though. Janoris is still there. He probably.
I mean,
And they
he
just paid the
good.
lineman who was terrible, right?
yeah. So
Oh yeah,
So-
but no one's gonna take that trade.
no one's taking so. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next great star receiver. That also got traded. Antonio Brown got traded for a lot less than what Odell got traded for. He got a third and a fifth from Oakland. So how do we feel about this for Oakland? Do we think it was a good trade for Oakland?
It's an upgrade over Mario, I guess.
Why you sound so down about it?
I still don't see the big picture vision for Gruden yet. I'm curious
He
what
got
it
9
is.
years left. That's the big picture. 9 years, $90 million. That's his picture. That's his big picture.
Very expensive picture.
That's the big picture.
But
He do what he want. That's what he's
As a credit to him, he upgraded the wide receiver position. That's the best I can say.
drastically. Is it drastically?
It's drastically. They had Jordan Nelson and Marcevis Bryant.
Drastically. It's drastic.
Seth Roberts, right? That's what they got.
Nah, yeah, I think wasn't it? I keep saying Seth Roberts is
Andre Roberts.
something. Number 18 with the long arms.
But yeah, I think because what you gave up,
receiver.
what you gave up for him,
It's nuts.
35, but you paid him $30 million.
did.
So that's cap space. So you gave him money. He the highest paid receiver.
I know Tyreek is loving it. Like seeing all these numbers. Like,
He's definitely loving it.
They said Chiefs gonna give him a Tyreek like a record-breaking deal though.
that's what I'm saying. That's why we need these numbers to keep going higher for.
It's good. It's good. Tyreek is good because one, you don't have to pay. Obviously, your running back Kareem Hunt is gone. You don't have to pay him. Mahomes.
Got some couple years.
He got some couple years. So he perfect time for him to get paid.
D4, all the young guys you get.
Yeah, perfect time for him to get
But you
paid.
still do want to get young, so get ready for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. But back to Oakland. Oh, I think it was cool. You need some star talent, to move to Vegas. You gave him a 3-year deal, which I think he got 3 years in him left to be
top
5-ish. I don't know if he's gonna be 1 or 2 no more because we got to see in this offense. But
I
he's
just
gonna be
gotta
top
see
5-ish.
if him and Derek Carr gonna have this relationship that everyone's high on.
I think it's potential.
It's
There's
interesting.
potential because Derek Carr was good with Amari Cooper at one point. They had both Pro Bowlers, both had a good
Why are we
season.
so
Derek Carr was in
confident
the
that Derek Carr
discussion.
gonna be the quarterback?
I'm not confident in it, but as of right now, he's the
I
quarterback.
don't think AD would agree to this trade if the Derek Carr move was in the pocket.
I just think AB agrees to trade because he didn't want to come to Buffalo.
You think that was his two options, Oakland or Buffalo?
Yeah, I think so.
Given those options, I understand.
I think so. Not just in Buffalo. I'm just saying he didn't want to come here.
I mean, just quarterback position. I get that.
Oakland and Vegas. I wouldn't want to come to Buffalo either.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm interested in when the Vegas thing move is gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be a different energy there or not.
it makes
Because Oakland like is a brand, you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
In Vegas, you got
Black hole.
way more stuff to do. You don't have to go to a football game.
You don't have to go to a football game,
You can
especially
choose
if you're
to.
not good. If they're not good, it's over.
But like Chargers games.
It's gonna be desolate. Like nobody gonna be there.
So that's what they need to stop her. AB is something you can go see.
AB is something you can go see. And if Derek, if this is maybe they don't.
And if they get, well,
They
let's
gonna
say
give this
Le'Veon
year
Bell,
to Derek
but I don't
Carr
think he's
to
on.
see if he's good enough, and if he don't produce this year, maybe they'll move him then. But I think we still might move Derek Carr.
I think it's iffy. I think it's very tough. It's a tough spot because you don't want to wait that long. Because what value if Derek have another bad year with AB? How much value is Derek Carr now? So either you believe in him right now or you move him right now. I think that's the way you go. You already paid him.
I think it depends. If he like Haskins or if he like Kyler, it gotta be Kyler. If he move, it probably be for Kyler. So if they interview Kyler and he fall in love with Kyler, I think he'll move Kyler.
But that means Arizona gotta. If you assuming Arizona don't love him, that's what we assuming.
Or that maybe Drew will make another crazy offer.
They got what 3 first round?
3
picks?
first rounds, like 2 second rounds.
Oh yeah, the two and the 20s and one of the
Yeah,
top 5.
like if Drew will make him a King's
And they got 2
ransom
next
offer.
year. They got 2 first round picks next year.
Yeah, if he
Got
make
5
him a
of them.
crazy offer, you don't think they're gonna come off a.
Not if you love the quarterback. If you love a quarterback, it's a very few stuff you won't give up because you
But,
feel like that's the
Arizona
guy.
needs so much talent. They need a real big influx of talent. So if you can get like 2 or 3 first round picks, a couple second round picks, and
They've been mainly working on the
Who's their
defensive
GM?
free agents.
Who's their GM?
they GM Steve Klein.
You leave Steve Klein to draft talent. 'Cause
Why
they
do you
drafted-
gotta do that though? Why you gotta bring Steve
Because
Klein
you
in?
gotta. Because I understand this whole get these all these picks.
That's-
For who's picking the players?
That's
is
fair,
the-
but
is
I'm
the-
saying
is important.
if he was a good GM, it would make sense to take a King's ransom deal and infuse his team with talent.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. But yes, Klein's not the best GM. He's a GM, but
You drafted Rosen.
Chill.
I'm not saying Rosen bad.
Not even bad.
I'm not saying Rosen bad. But if you already
It sounded like
are
you saying Rosen bad,
Are you
bro.
willing to give up him already?
Maybe
Like
the
somebody
prospect
else.
just maybe. I didn't expect to be picked at 1 this year. I didn't know. I'm just saying, even if we picked 7 down, we picked at 1. I'd be surprised the following year.
So how do we feel about this for Steelers? Steelers are potentially about to lose their number 1 receiver and their top run, their number 1 running back. Do we think they can survive this? Are they still the favorite in
do.
the AFC North?
I still think they're the favorites though. The O line still completely intact.
They resign all.
That running game's gonna still be the same. The question is James Washington gonna step up in the receiving? I think that's the only question on the offense side of the ball. The defense was already suspect to begin with, but they didn't care.
Suspect to begin with, yeah.
Um,
Is Juju ready for that number 1 role?
as ready as you gonna be.
I mean, last year they were pretty much 2 number 1s on the same
Pretty
punch.
much, yeah.
But the still, is they the favorite? I think the better favorite. I think is going to go to the Browns. I think they're going to be the betting favorite.
They're gonna be popular.
Yeah, popular because I mean having that star power there, people are high on Baker. The Kitchens thing is still iffy. I think that's what's
That's what's pulling me
That's
back.
real iffy. I don't know.
Y'all
how
like
good
Freddie?
is he. I
I don't know Freddie. You know
I don't know if he deserved this head coaching job.
I don't know Freddie. That's
So
not- he not
I think
on
that's where it goes. It stops there. But I mean, I think they're still going to be the one. I think Ravens still, they interesting. If they can pull off a Le'Veon Bell, get that running back. That's
I just don't know if they can recreate that last playoff push that they did with Lamar all season next year.
It depends what the influx on them though. If they get them Le'Veon
that
Bell,
defense is getting
that defense is
that arm,
thin.
but the armor got chinked a little bit because losing Mosley.
They lost all 30 linebackers. Mosley, they lost Zadarius
And
Smith
Suggs.
and Suggs.
That's iffy. I don't
Yep.
like that.
And Weddle. And they lost Weddle.
I don't like that at all.
This is gonna be the whole defense is gonna be
And their receivers is going. They lost. They cut Crabtree. They
They don't
lost
need
John Brown.
honestly, they don't need receivers until.
I'm just
Lamar
saying,
can
the
throw.
Ravens is going to look like
I
a
don't
whole
think they're gonna
different team.
be the team they was last year though.
They'll be a whole different team this year. That first year GM is looking real shaky right now. You got to make a move.
No, he'd be fine.
But you think just lose not all your talent? He lose all you lost.
You gotta have a vision in mind. This is probably a previous vision he
So
had.
you think you about to break it down and build around Lamar?
Yeah, this is Ozzy's team.
Okay. So
It's a new team.
you got to wash it away.
No, I don't have to wash it away, but it's not his vision.
That's fair. That's a fair.
That's how I look at it when I look at the new team.
Let's see.
I'll keep what works, and I'll put my own spin on it.
But C.J. Mosley wasn't the best. Pass coverage was iffy. He wasn't. He was
Definitely in the box inside.
Yeah, so if you feel
Stop the
like
run guy.
you got, especially with Cleveland out here, you're gonna have to need to cover. I mean, so if you feel like C.J. Mosley's a good linebacker, but you can find somebody better who can be rangy side to side and can back up and cover somebody. I understand why you not don't want to pay CJ.
I want to see what follows.
He's a good one.
That's it. I want to see what follows. That's all. I want to see what he do now. Now that if that's his vision, he broke it down. What's next? So what's his first big move after breaking it down? Is he gonna go get Le'Veon?
I'm hoping it's Le'Veon and they just go crazy.
It stays down to
ball.
Le'Veon and Raiders, right? Le'Veon and Jets. I'm sorry, Le'Veon and Jets.
That's what I heard as well.
Ravens and Jets.
Chill.
Ravens and Jets.
Let's talk about the Jets.
No one's talking about Tevin Coleman yet.
Let's talk about
Tevin Coleman.
Because after last season, he shouldn't be talking about it.
He don't get signed to after.
He had a terrible
who don't get Le'Veon is allowed.
Because he was bad.
I want Tevin Coleman, Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram looking at the Ravens. Ravens looking at Mark Ingram.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
whoever
just
don't get Le'Veon is Ingram.
Just take Le'Veon. Come this way.
Jets signed Mosley.
They did.
Thought they signed Anthony Barr.
I did.
But he spurned y'all. Said I'm going back to Minnesota.
Can't trust an AB. Just can't trust
How
him.
you feel about the Jets offseason so far?
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That they made a lot of smart moves. They helped the O-line. They got a little bit of receiver help. I still think they're depending on Bobby as the number one.
He didn't go to jail yet, did he?
Nah, but he got his court case this summer.
Okay. So he might be in jail.
It's up in the air. I just don't like that
So
my number one option. But Quincy will be coming back healthy, be big.
You got AB. That's your number 2 option.
Nah.
If you get AB, I'm saying if you get Le'Veon. I'm sorry, if you get Le'Veon Bell,
he would be big. Like at this point, the way the pieces fell in free agency, I wouldn't be mad, but I just don't want to give him crazy bread.
He's getting at least $40 million guaranteed.
15 a year, bro.
Chill.
15 a year.
12.5 at the most.
It's a bid award. He legit got a bid award though. I can say he didn't have one. He got one. So y'all bidding for it. They bidding. Ravens and Jets are bidding.
You said 12.5?
12.5.
He ain't coming no 12.5. He want 15. He
He
want 15
was
to
paying for that.
17.
He 14 last year. He wanted at least 15. At least the 14 he was gonna get last year.
He want 15 to 17. That's what he asking for.
Well, hopefully Baltimore give it to him.
Nah, just give it to him.
Baltimore give it to him.
Just way more desperate.
Desperate to do what?
Talent. Somebody come watch in New York.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine where we at. We know our place in the
They
division.
see the Giants fall.
They see the Giants fall.
It's our time to be the team in New York.
New York, baby.
You know it.
I mean, even if we're good, I still think the Cowboys gonna be. The more interesting story is Eli falling down. To me, I'm sorry.
What if Donald come out and have like a crazy season? You don't think he'll get tabloid?
I would have to see it. I just don't see it in the boy. I really don't.
Have some faith.
I have faith in Jamal.
So, I love Jamal. I'm a fan. I told you I'm a
That's
fan.
I have faith in the press.
I'm a fan. Let's talk about Buffalo. Buffalo has made a couple moves. We thought they got AB. Did not happen. He did not want to come here. But they got better. They got Cole Beasley. They got John Brown.
They have a receiving core.
Y'all signed the inconvenient truth, Frank Gore.
Y'all have something to sell tickets.
Y'all signed 3 offensive linemen. Mitch Morse, the main one, the center from Kansas City.
It ain't paradise, but it was smiles on my radar.
Y'all signed that big dude. That big dude from the Redskins, the 6'8" lineman who 33. I can't pronounce his name. It's Tile something.
Croft, tight end.
Yeah, Croft. How you feel about the Buffalo offseason?
They throw some bread around.
Are you confident that this is going to be better?
This is why I'm all right. Because we tried to get AB. He tried to go for the big fish.
Fair.
Even I guess we was in talks with Le'Veon Bell, right?
Until the AP thing fell.
So it was like we tried it, like because a couple shows back, I'm saying there's no reason why we shouldn't be trying.
Yeah.
No reason we should not try to sign AB and Le'Veon. So the fact that we had a deal in place and we could have got him, we was willing to give up the 3rd and 5th or the 2nd and 5th, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to come to Buffalo.
So I'm all right with Bean. I'm okay with Bean because he tried to go for the big fish.
You okay with McDermott too? He was going to break down the culture for AB.
I don't like McDermott. If he got 2 years to make the playoff, if he a year and a half. And
he was going to break down the culture for AB.
That's fine. I don't like him.
How do you feel about the people who saying Buffalo shouldn't have a team?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of those like if today's industry, like Buffalo, the way that the market is, they just wouldn't get a team if Buffalo didn't have a team already. They got grandfathered into the situation.
They did.
Is we the only player? We the only team in that category?
Like that's left. Who else would you put in that like there?
Cincinnati.
I mean, that Midwest is a bigger market than we got, aren't we?
Cincinnati, though. I don't know about Cincinnati.
Minnesota. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, How big is Cleveland? We at the same size as Cleveland, right?
Yeah,
Cleveland's probably close.
yeah, Cleveland's.
And they just have had more star power than us.
I mean, just recently, yeah. 'Cause they were, they definitely flipped that quick.
So are you confident Bills will make the playoffs?
No, I'm not confident. Do you believe in Josh Allen? We got a wide receiver core, a tight end. I don't know. I'm not gonna be about Frank Gore is not whatever.
It's the inconvenient truth.
Whatever
It's
about
the
that.
inconvenient truth.
The
he
wide
gonna
receiver
break
core is
records
cool.
for this team.
The wide receiver core. I think that the fact that being tried, I respect that. The defense is still
ID's the
young.
big fish. ID's the type of signs you were expecting because you were talking about it. I'll show that they should be going deep into free agency because they got the money.
And they tried.
So I'm
talking
talking about the signings. So the Cole Beasley's, the John Browns.
To have a wide receiver, we have a wide receiving core. We got 2 deep threats.
Yeah,
we got a slot guy.
Jones.
We got a slot guy.
So no first round wide receiver now.
I hope not. I
You
don't
got
want to
to
go.
take
I don't want to go
offensive
at DK. I don't want to go at DK.
I hope y'all don't.
I'm not.
DK.
If he trade back and he fall down, maybe.
I'm
I'm
not
not
a DK
in that
guy.
first 10 range unless it's a surefire. Like this is the best wide receiver since Calvin Johnson. All right. If you're not saying that, I don't want you in the first.
Metcalf, you saying?
Yeah, I don't want no wide receiver in the first 5 and the first 10 really. You can get him in the 15s and 20 down that way. In this area, especially in this draft, I go D line. I'll be go to D line defensive lineman. Any D lineman in that top.
You don't think they're gonna go Jonah Williams there? If he there?
If he there, possibly. But I'll be cool. I'll be good with a D lineman or Jonah. Like I'll be good with in that type of. I'll be okay with that.
meat and potatoes
interior.
pick.
Yeah, I'll be alright with that. I don't want to go to splash DK. With these signings, I don't think we even gonna go there.
So with these signs,
Okay.
how much do you believe in Josh Allen? Do you think Josh Allen can have a better year
I'm not.
this year?
I'm not high on Josh Allen. Nothing gonna change because we signed some people. I'm not.
I
big on
signed
him.
legit people who know how to run routes.
But I'm not. I wasn't big on him either way.
That's still got Robert Foster, Zay Jones.
So
we got people to throw to.
So what do you? I'm not big
I'm
on
just asking
him.
a question.
And I'm answering your
I
question.
can't ask a question.
And I'm answering your
Are you
question.
big on Mariota?
No, y'all know I'm not big on Mariota. I've been wanting to get rid of Mariota. Y'all want him?
No, I'm good.
Josh getting the culture. I mean, he's a backup. Yeah.
Yeah,
my way.
No, but Josh Allen got to take a step forward. He gonna have some deep threats. Got to stop running the ball so much. We clearly gonna want to. We gonna want to.
Whoa. You gonna tell him to stop running? That's how you get down the field.
He need to. If you
I
want
was
if you want to win games.
I was looking. They
That's
said
all right.
Buffalo got until they cut Chris Ivory. Buffalo got the 3 oldest running backs in the league.
Yep.
They got Gore and McCoy. McCoy 30, Gore 35, and Chris Ivory is 30.
That's cool.
Yep.
I mean, the youngest running play quarterback. So that's cool.
He's a running back right now.
He is, bro. You see that? You see the Air Allen jerseys?
No.
Air Allen jersey is real. Buffalo crazy.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But he got a year. He got to prove. He got to take a step forward.
So what's your expectations for the Bills after these signings? Is it like a 7-9?
He was
8-8?
He was 5-5 this year. Josh was 5 when he started games.
Right.
I think it's gonna be more in that type of mode. So, yeah,
Like
8-8, around 8-8 type of team.
So if they go like 5-11, are they gonna be disappointed?
I think McDermott gonna be our hot seat is gonna be very hot if we go 5.
Like 5 mid-season type thing?
Like definitely be like talked about being fired in the offseason.
Being too or just McDermott?
I don't know.
Just McDermott.
Like, is this team ready for that step? Like that we expecting at the.
I don't know what step we're expecting. I'm not expecting. I don't know what I'm expecting from the Bills, honestly.
You can't go 2-5 for 11 seasons.
No, I'm just saying, like, we're adding talent to the roster, yes, but I still like obviously the finished product, still got to do the draft and everything, but
Right.
I don't know the vision that they're aiming for. Like by the time the regular season comes, that all right, this is how we're gonna win games. I expect to get to the playoffs. Yet I don't see that roster yet.
No, I didn't say playoffs.
No, I'm just saying, like I don't know what step. Like what is the
What's step?
So 9 wins to the 8.
8 wins. Because they have, we want 5?
Yeah.
8 wins. A step. The defense ain't getting, the defense is, you got a decent defense. You added some pieces around Josh Allen. A step. You can't look in the playoffs a little bit. 5-11 again? Nah, bro. That's hot seat. That's hot seat, I think. I personally think.
Maybe. All right, let's open it up to the league. What were some of the surprise signs that y'all think is going to make a huge impact?
Besides Odell?
Like, yeah, besides Odell, besides AB. Like, what are some of the signs y'all thought was, like, it's going to make a huge impact in the league?
Go ahead, Spark.
I like that Honey Badger to Chiefs.
I think that's interesting as hell.
I like that. I mean, to help
That's interesting
to
as
help
hell.
the Barry and Honey Badger.
That's interesting.
I think
And they
that
got rid
helps.
of Nelson, which is great.
I think
He's
that
bad.
helps.
He was bad.
That helps. I think Landon Collins going to.
Don't make sense to me. I don't get it.
That's
I just thought it had to be the bread, right?
I don't get it.
Why don't you get it?
Why? Why? I don't know why you go to the rest. They're gonna be like it's like nothing.
They're not that bad. They was
Bro,
in the playoff contention until Alex Smith got hurt. And if you saying Case Keenum can be,
I don't like Case Keenum.
I'm just saying can be on that what Alex Smith was doing last year at least. They a playoff team, right? At the very least.
I don't know. Maybe I don't like Landon Collins because I don't know why Giants didn't resign him. But maybe that's just a Giants thing. I don't know. But Landon Collins going to Washington seems so.
They lost Swearinger and they lost
Howard.
Howard.
Like Green Bay or Oakland. I thought he was gonna go somewhere.
Green Bay did well though. Green Bay went and got
linebackers.
Zadarius.
They got the linebackers.
Gotta go replace Clay.
So question, what's y'all thoughts on Nick Foles getting $50 million, 80-something million from Jacksonville?
That was crazy.
It was a Jacksonville move.
That was a Jacksonville move. I can't say better myself.
So y'all saying overpaid?
I hope for the
I
best.
say it's overpaid. I say it's too long and overpaid.
I just don't.
What is it,
I would not have committed to him this long.
I thought we'd give him 2 years. I thought we'd give him 2 years, maybe like.
And I will revisit it next
Yeah,
year if you do
I
well.
would've
If you
given
show me
2 years.
one solid year,
But just throw him.
I will
4
give you
years.
the bread you're asking
It's
for.
88
It's 50,
million, but
it's $50 million out.
But it can get up to 102 million. Like,
But it's only 50. That's cheaper than Kirk Cousins got.
We all know Kirk Cousins was overpaid though.
Yeah.
At the time, he was
Talk about
overpaid.
it.
You thought he was overpaid
All
at the
his
time?
money
We
guaranteed.
said it.
All his money was
We thought
guaranteed.
this whole thing was because he got franchise tax twice, and they know they had to pay him the bread that he wanted at
And
that
all
point.
of Kirk Cousins was guaranteed too, which was a bit much.
I don't. If you, this is all right. If you believe in Nick Foles, thinking like he,
That like you believe in him what to be like your franchise guy for the next couple
yeah,
years?
if you believe he can be that guy, $50 million is nothing for a quarterback.
I just hope the boy, if they put a fire under the defense, I think it's money well spent. But
4 years.
If you bring in Nick Foles to be the guy from Philly, $50 million is nothing, bro. That's nothing.
to be the guy from Philly,
That's nothing, right?
I mean,
If he comes and be that guy,
the
that's
only
cheap.
reason you
get
can
you
say
getting off
that
cheap.
to me because D. Filippo was there, and that's the guy who had him in Philly. That was his quarterback's coach in Philly. And if you think
can he take the talent with him?
exactly, that's what I'm saying. If you think D. Filippo was the key to unlocking Foles, and you got him as your OC, you can say, okay, we believe in Foles because he know your offense. He gonna come in, hit the ground running.
They run a team.
And you gotta hope Cam Baker is healthy.
They run a team.
Yeah,
Are they?
They're going to be.
they
They was
messing with
barely
Foles.
a running back team when they had Fournette.
This
healthy.
team look. This team kind of look like, what's the executive Coughlin team from the Giants when they won a Super Bowl. Great defense,
So you saying
quarterback,
Foles just got
clutchy like in the
good enough to
playoffs,
rely.
but running the ball and good defense. Right? This isn't it's similar to the Giants team, right? Is it not? I think it's similar.
I think this.
You don't got a
Okay.
great you don't got necessarily great all the time quarterback, but clutch moments he going
This
take you to the
Don't
promised
throw the ball away.
Don't
This
throw the ball
move
away.
makes
Don't throw the
sense.
ball away.
If,
I'm not mad at that.
Jacksonville went to his offseason saying they were a quarterback away, this move makes sense. You put all your money on a quarterback that you think you away.
And that's not a lot of money. $50 million for a quarterback is not a lot of money.
The length would bother me. I thought they
4
should have gave
years.
him 2 years and maybe let's see.
We all see
Let's
that. I mean, I
Let's
hear you,
see.
but in the NFL you can get cut.
Because
yesterday.
let's not remember,
Quarterbacks don't get cut. Like that.
Foles was bad.
They normally see the end of the
Foles
day.
Tannehill
had-
got cut. Burrow's
Foles
gonna get
had some-
cut.
They all got paid.
I'm just saying. So Nick Foles, he can get
But I'm
cut.
saying
They just
Foles was bad.
They
at
just
a
gave
point.
Bortles $30 million last year.
Foles
They
was-
cut him. He's
And we
gone.
all said that was a
They
terrible
built
move.
in that out though in the contract.
And
But I
Foles,
think Foles gonna be at very least better than.
I'm just
Absolutely. That's why I said if they put a fire underneath that defense, it's money well spent.
The defense
They
wasn't bad.
completely quit on them
They
last
wasn't
year.
that bad.
Completely quit.
They were still top 5 defense in the NFL.
Did they not quit on them, bro?
And they deserve to quit.
They did. They deserved to quit.
They get paid. Let's not run defense. They don't deserve to quit.
Bro, when you go to the sideline and just sit down and get some water and it's already punting time, like, dang, I just sat down, bro. I just sat down. That's a hard thing. We thought it was gonna trade Ramsey this offseason, so for them to
I was hoping they trade Ramsey.
No, they all in Nick Foles, and I think the issue is that division has gotten better. Colts, Texans, that's the issue.
well, you can say Titans too. We fight for a playoff spot every year.
But y'all haven't got better.
We fighting for a playoff spot every year. We ain't never been bad. We ain't been bad. We fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah, y'all been consistently mediocre.
Not me. How is it mediocre? We been in the playoffs. No, we've been consistently competing.
Y'all been the average team, like
We've
that
been
team in the middle.
competing. Say competing because we have competed for a playoff spot the last 3 or 4 years.
And Cameron Wake gonna put you over the top. This year.
No, Adam Humphries is.
The word mediocre doesn't mean bad. It means
No,
middle.
I don't like mediocre though. I want
Y'all a middling team.
I want competing.
Y'all a middling team.
No, when I hear mediocre, I hear y'all teams. Y'all teams is mediocre.
No, my team is less than mediocre. I'll admit it.
We're competing. We compete for a playoff spot.
Okay.
I just want that to be said. We not bottom of the
With
barrel
Nick
of the
Foles
division.
going to Jacksonville, is y'all third or fourth now?
I'm not scared of Nick Foles.
Is y'all third or fourth now? My question.
Why we gotta be third or fourth?
Because y'all not 1 or 2.
We came in second last year.
What?
That last game of the season we fought for the playoff spot. We was second in the division last year.
How? Texans and Colts made the playoffs.
Texas, no, we was fighting for a playoff spot.
Texans and Colts made the
We
playoffs.
were tied. We lost the Colts.
I hear what you're
Texas
saying.
won the
but
division.
Hear what I'm
if
saying.
we would have beat the Colts, we would have got second.
So what did y'all
We
have?
were fighting for second.
What did y'all have?
We were tied for second.
Y'all was third.
We were tied for second.
Okay.
We were tied for second.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
We were
Okay,
tied for
but all
second.
right.
'Cause we got to the last game of the season.
That's
What
fine.
was your team last year?
They were
Shut
bums.
up.
They were.
Okay. Let's say that then. Let's end on that note. Let's take bills.
Bro, you understand what mediocre mean, bro.
No, I'm not saying mediocre. Don't say my team mediocre. We compete for
Y'all
playoff spot
middling
last year.
team.
Because if y'all teams compete for playoff spots, y'all wouldn't say mediocre.
Yeah.
No, y'all wouldn't. No,
Last year,
y'all wouldn't.
no, 2 years ago, we were a mediocre team.
No, y'all wouldn't.
It said down to my quarterback. He mediocre.
Nah, I want to move on from mediocre, but all I'm saying is I don't like the word mediocre.
All right.
Say competing, because we are competing. We're not tanking or nothing.
Would you prefer barely a playoff team?
We're not barely a playoff team. We're a
You're
playoff
right.
team.
Oh,
We're solid. We're solid in playoff team.
You just being too
talking about?
defensive of this team.
I'm very defensive. It's my team. I'm gonna be defensive
But
because we're not trash.
And no one said the word
I'm
trash.
trying to make faces and do innuendo, trying to say my team trash.
Bruh,
I'm not going for it.
I just don't
Let it
know
go.
the word
Let it go.
mediocre.
We are competing for a playoff spot every year.
Y'all like
Alright.
Let it go.
Yeah,
Let it
like-
go. Let it go.
toilet. I like bathroom trash can. Like that's my.
So what is y'all?
We're a
Y'all
dumpster.
dog doo-doo.
We're a dumpster.
Bums. Y'all dog doo-doo. If we toilet bowl trash, y'all dog doo-doo. Y'all not even in the house.
We beat y'all.
Y'all not even in the house.
We beat
Y'all went 5
Titans.
and 11 though.
We beat the
Y'all went
Titans.
5 and 11.
We both didn't make the playoffs.
But we competed.
What is the next topic, bro?
We competed. We still talking about free agency signing.
I mean, what's
don't
the
come
sign?
for my team. Don't come for my team to knock me down.
They're okay.
You
They're
are,
a
you
middling
are the
team.
Patriots South. Y'all don't got the team name, okay?
We have at least we have an identity.
What is it? What is it?
We're a defensive team.
Oh my god.
A defensive team?
Yeah. What are we supposed to be offensive?
I
We
don't
want a
know.
last low scorer.
Y'all got the
We want
worst
a quarterback
cornerback in the
low scorer.
NFL.
We got the what?
Worst cornerback in the NFL.
He played better towards the end of the season.
I don't want to call him the worst quarter. He got touched all the time, but I
He
don't want to
got
call him the
torched
worst.
early, late in the season. He played better.
All right.
And our defense is solidly good. What are you talking about? That's where our talent at on our defense.
Derrick Henry saved y'all. Made y'all.
God.
What is all this talent on the defense? Who am
I
I
didn't say they were great, but that's where all our talent is. Adoree Jackson, Jonathan Seafriend, Rashad Jones. That's where all our talent is at. That's all we got.
That O line was decent. Derrick
Our
Henry.
O-line was bad last year. They were not what they
Y'all
used
was supposed to be decent.
Exactly, they were not. Taylor Lewan is the best offensive guy, and he was in and out.
All right. I'm done talking about Titans.
I feel like we talked about Titans way too long.
Why y'all? We can talk about y'all bum teams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crap. No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Just,
They're more interesting.
They're more interesting.
Why are you more interested?
The Titans, bro.
You don't even like the players on your team.
Tennessee, another team that could possibly get out of here.
I don't think they
got
would
the
go
Rock and Roll
to
Hall of Fame. It's a market down there.
They can get out of
Bro.
here.
It's a market down there.
If they saw the Memphis Grizzlies right now, I don't think anyone would care.
I don't care about Memphis Grizzlies. But Tennessee is a market.
Same vein.
It's just
It's not. Y'all really? Why are y'all trying to diss the Titans?
That's only because you just freely diss us and just without you getting up. You gotta get
I'm
that.
defending. I'm defending my team. Y'all don't defend.
I defend what the need to be said. If you say something about me,
I say some stuff that's
Nah,
because
I'm
you,
always gonna
you
defend.
double down on stuff I'm already saying.
I'm always going to defend. I don't care if we freaking 1-16. I'm going to defend. I ride or die
oh,
for
you
my
wild.
team.
Because that means y'all lost a playoff game and was won.
I ride and die for
Well,
my
this
team.
year y'all not gonna be in playoff contention. How about that?
I bet you do. Why is it just so certain we're not going to be a playoff contention?
Because y'all not good. I think everybody in y'all division is better.
You think Nick
I don't know.
Foles?
I think
you
nine
Nick Foles
games won that
makes-
division. I think they're going to beat each other up.
You think Nick Foles just make Jaguars that much better?
Then Titans, yes.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
I think Luck is
the
back.
same energy.
I think
Keep
Luck
the
is
same
back,
energy.
and that's his division to win.
Huh?
I think Luck is back, and that's his division.
I
to
just
win.
want y'all to keep the same energy when it's time.
I
to
will
play.
very gladly keep the same energy.
I can't wait. You want to make?
You don't like your quarterback.
I don't like my quarterback. That don't mean I can't root for my team.
All right.
We don't like his quarterback. He root for his team.
But he's not saying competing for the playoffs right now.
But we did compete for the playoffs. I'm not talking out of my neck. We did compete for the playoffs.
And I'm saying we talk about this year. I don't think y'all will.
Hold up, though. Is he like Mariota the worst quarterback in the division?
Yes.
He better. I'll take him over Foles.
No, you won't.
I would.
Super Bowl winning quarterback Foles.
I would take him over Foles. Foles.
I'd take Foles' health over.
I would
Mariota.
not take.
Foles got a winning record in regular season. Like it's not like a bad. He had one bad year in St.
He's
Louis.
got some injuries, but he
everybody
hasn't
give him
been
a
taken out of the
mulligan.
league.
Everybody not giving him a mulligan for the Rams.
Cool. The Jeff Fisher year?
The Jeff Fisher year. Everybody gets the mulligan, right? He's terrible. Besides
he had a bad year in Philly too. When he got cut, he started at Philly.
The Chip Kelly.
So he get a mulligan. Damn, he get a mulligan for every year.
He had one bad year, and then he had the Jeff Fisher year.
All right, bro.
Besides that, he's been a decent good quarterback.
You got it.
He has.
You got it.
He got a winning record. He 40 something.
You like to fight for these middle and white quarterbacks. I see. Keenum, Foles, them just
No,
guys.
no, I understand.
You call for Andy Dalton, so that might be your lane. That might be your lane.
These middle and white quarterbacks, you just want to give them
That
the
might be your lane.
I just know how bad quarterbacks is in this NFL, and a decent one. You gotta show that a decent one, bro. How many good quarterbacks is in the NFL?
Listen, bro, I ain't mad at you.
It's not a lot.
What's your line for good?
Decent starter, like a starter. All the people I fought for are starting quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying it's like you defend a lot of these middle and white quarterbacks. That's
All I said is Nick Foles is better than Marcus Mariota right now, currently.
Bro, I don't think the what do you call it? The deviation is that big.
I think he's better than
I
Marcus
don't,
Mariota.
I don't think I
He
can
won a
say I
Super Bowl, for
defend
God's
him.
sakes.
He can have it.
He got it. He got it.
And the MVP of the Super Bowl?
He can, bro. What am I supposed to say? Like he can have it.
All right.
Take it. Any other signs I want to talk about before we talk about Russell Westbrook?
Not one in particular.
I'm looking through. I'm looking through anything that catch my eye.
Nothing splashy.
Tyler Croft. I signed Tyler Croft.
Yeah, I talked about that.
Nah, we good. Jesse James. You talked about that last time.
Jesse. Oh, what you talking about the Lions? They signed all the expatriates.
That's Patriots North.
So how
Patriots North, Patriots South,
will
Patriots
Lions
East.
be better this year?
I don't think so. I think the worst team in the division.
Worse in the division?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, Minnesota, if they show up to play, they got the talent to win, but they just got to show up.
How you feel about y'all signing Jameson Crowder? You didn't mention Jameson Crowder.
I mentioned my wide receiver core got better.
But you ain't mentioned him by name. Talk about
Is he
it.
Is he pretty much taking Quincy's job?
No, Quincy got a contract. Quincy gonna be here. I think Jameson gonna
So
take
and
his
the
spot.
same type of mold ish.
I think Quincy could be our best receiver. Honestly, Bobby's
Quincy
just
was
faster.
eating before he got hurt. Quincy nice. I like Quincy.
Yeah, I think Quincy gonna be our number 2, and he gonna be the slot
Do
guy.
y'all care about Carlos Hyde going to the Chiefs?
That's a good signing.
Yo, he legit is just gonna disappear. I
That's
really
a good
think
signing,
that.
though. I think that's a good signing.
Disappear
I don't know.
how?
I just think he keeps going to running back groups where he's a part of something instead of going to where he
I think he
actually
can win
is.
this job, though. I think Damien is good. I don't know. It depends what they're gonna do.
Damien looked nice.
He looked really good. But signing Carlos to give you some type of cause for maybe they
He
didn't.
didn't help at all in Jacksonville.
Yeah, but that's just because they quit. I think
We all
everybody.
thought he was.
TJ Yeldon was more productive than
We all thought
I
Jacksonville.
think they just quit though. They didn't play him though.
But he played in 2 games, and it's awful. He had 2 yards in one of them, and he got a 24 in another one.
But how many? What 5-6 carries at max? They just didn't give him the
The other one
ball.
was bad, but I know what I'm saying.
I think a Chiefs running back has value. Period. Point blank. I think
I
think
think
that.
I think what
think
you
Damien
brought
got
there
dead.
is it is who it is. How about
I'm not drafting high.
Malik Jackson going to the Eagles?
I handcuff. I draft him.
Malik Jackson going to the Eagles.
They just traded Bennett
to
to
the
the Patriots.
Patriots.
So getting Malik Jackson, I think that's.
He's just a run stuffer though. He's not like a go get the quarterback guy. And they just gave money to Graham. They just trying to keep guys there. They don't have the money to play with though.
Healthy. If they healthy,
We had
they
a
should be
comment
alright.
saying that
Deshaun Jackson going back.
Washington have a comment saying Washington Reds have the worst quarterback in that division. So do we think Keenum is worse than Eli?
Nah, I don't think so. I think Eli is definitively the worst quarterback in that division.
We have
I think it's a toss up
a
either. way.
Redskin fans feel like
I mean,
they have the worst
don't. If you
situation.
put Eli where he was in Denver, I think Keenum would have got more W's. It's just
And you
listen.
think,
Yeah. At this point in his career, Eli is really on his last.
Eli
toe.
should not be starting quarterback right now. He's starting strictly off name.
As he should. Put some respect on that name.
As he should.
Put some respect
on a team that's losing, I guess.
Put the respect. He a man. You can't just do stuff you want to do to him.
I think Red should have been in the mode in the Nick Foles sweepstakes. I think they should have thought about that.
They probably gonna draft the guy though.
Yeah, but they not. They fired up.
It's tough though because he's Alex Smith still got his contract.
Still got his contract. And he not done. He just done.
Yeah, but
this
they
year.
can cut him if they want to. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to pay the man.
Just eat the dead money.
Yeah, and not just have him on your books.
Foles was going to Jacksonville from John because he said he get the most money. Jacksonville's gonna offer him the most money in general. And so why not just go get as much as you can?
It also how to be mutual interest.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes sense. It just made sense.
Filippo.
It made
that
it
makes
made
perfect. That
so
makes
much
sense.
sense.
That marriage makes sense.
It makes so much sense.
He's his quarterback coach when he won the Super Bowl, so that makes sense.
All right, let's talk about Russ.
Dun, dun. Oh,
so Russell Westbrook has been like wilding with fans lately. As far as like last week, a kid pushed him, he turned around, jumped at him. Yesterday, some dude told him to get on his knees like he used to. He turned to the dude and said, "I'll F you and your wife up. Don't say that. Don't talk to me like that." Basically. So like let's talk about it in a grand scheme of it. Like, do we think Russ reacted the right way? And Russ's predicament, do we think he should have reacted this way?
Realistically, you would like the players to just block out everything that's out the game.
Right.
But he asked them not to be human, really.
Right.
So, is it the right reaction? Probably not. But I'm not mad that he made the reaction this way. If he's going to pay the fine.
$25,000.
No, I'm saying, just pay the fine.
Yeah, is he gonna get fined? Yeah.
He got fined.
Yeah. The right reaction is all the. I mean, like
subjective.
I'm gonna react how if somebody comes. How you react is how you react. That's how you is. That's your
exactly.
game. That's in you. That's what's in you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said something like that. He felt like it was racial too. He said him and his wife said it.
Right. Because he said it and his wife reiterated it.
So what you expect? Then it's Russ who's been on he been like a lot of stuff been going on with Russ. So it's definitely gonna be a bubbling point or a tipping point at some point where he's like, yo, somebody gotta do something about these fans. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to do something, or I'm gonna snap, or I'm gonna have an incident like this. And now he threatened, and now the fan, I guess, gonna sue or something like that.
Fan also got banned for life.
So yes, is it a more optimal way you could have handled the situation, Russ? Yes. Tell the security, yo, he wilding over here, come get him. But in the heat of the moment, that's hindsight. But in the heat of the moment, things happen. I'm a person, you a person, and you don't even talking like that because we're on this court. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere else, you're not gonna talk like that. So
I think a lot of times,
sometimes you got to check that, and I think he checked that.
A lot of times, like fans forget that those are humans playing. Like they got just because they make a lot of money, just because they on TV, that don't make them not human. And you just can't disrespect people like that. That's not. It's never going to be okay. Especially if it got racial tint by it. But in general, Russ had the fans walking up to him, bumping them, putting cameras in their face. Like, these are people. And they have feelings, they have emotions just like you do. And just because they're the people playing or just because they're on TV, don't mean you get to just say what you want to them and not. And why is it that they just got to walk away all the time? Like, they get mad. They got bad.
They're paid to walk away every day.
They have bad days. They're human. And I get it, but they are human. And you gotta build that into, I can't just be talking about this dude, telling him to get on his knees, talking about his family, all this stuff that people yell. Like, that's a line that you should not cross. And as a player, I'm human. You're not just gonna talk to me any kind of way. I mean, so I don't think Russ was wrong at all. I mean, I think how he said it was funny. You could tell he definitely, he meant it. He said, "Oh, my mama," he was serious. I thought it was funny.
So I put down everything.
But I just, fans do be wild. And trust me, I'll be at Gus Mackers, I'll be wilding too. So I get it. I get it, but
never no racist undertone.
Never disrespect somebody's family
and stuff. It's really strictly about the game. Strictly about the game.
And I don't think if he was yelling about the game, Russ would even react. Russ would be like, he probably hear right here, you can't shoot, or Russ, you a ball hog. Stuff like that is normal. He's like, all right, whatever. But to say get on your knees, that's just a lot.
Is this bad for his brand?
Russell?
That's his brand. That is his brand.
I think it helps his brand.
It helps?
It's his brand. He a black cat. He the villain. He's the villain. He real rough, aggressive. That's just
But also, if I'm gonna take a step forward, because this NBA is player NBA.
Yeah, they run the league.
This is literally.
They run the league.
No, seriously,
They
it's
do.
not even.
They do.
So if Russell want to make a stand on this, like some changes got to
People
happen
put cages up?
tomorrow. I don't know. Whatever he feel like, whatever, and you get some backing from that. Adam Silver will like. All right, we're gonna.
I was watching the show today, and NBA is one rare professional sports where the fans are that close. Football, you got them that far away. In hockey, you got to stand up. Baseball, they're a distance away. Basketball is that rare sport where the fan is literally, I can touch them. I can grab.
You can sit next on the bench.
Yeah,
You can sit right next to him.
It's-
What up? What up, Kobe? Slap you up. You know what I mean? Right there.
Exactly.
So if that people want to change that, if that,
So what do you
if
do?
Russell want to go that far and change
you
that,
take out the front row at all the stadiums and move.
or
it
you know
back.
how the NCAA has the
rows, the rise
cord, and I don't know if they will do that, but they that's a big difference. They not that close. But if Russell want to change that, this is the time period for the NBA to do that because they run that. If they have a problem, they run that. LeBron changed a whole lot. I don't like back-to-back, so they limited back-to-backs. You know what I'm saying? So if Russell gonna carry this, like we need more security, need more help to feel more safe, something gonna happen.
We had a comment from John Cologne saying, "Here's the deal, point blank. Fans heckle. Without them, you have no job. Just react, pay the fine, and move on."
Simple.
I just saw it so cut and dry. I mean,
It's really that simple.
I guess.
But not necessarily. Cause
But you can heckle, but you don't got to get disrespectful. I think it's a line for both. If you want Russ Westbrook to have a line, the fans should have a line too.
I mean, realistically, like think about the city he was in. Like that's kind of what you're gonna get there, though. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be everywhere.
yeah, but the fans.
Utah do have a bad
Utah, Indiana, with the same places. There's gotta be
I mean, the fans are very important.
Like,
But they're not.
am I tripping?
No, you're right.
The fans are very important, but they're not paying Russell $300 million salary. That's the endorsements and the owners and all that.
TV contracts.
So I mean, it's you get some, but it ain't directly correlated to we paying you to bro. It ain't that much. Y'all paying for maybe the maintenance of this building, what you your $100 ticket, but don't think I'm paying you. You gotta I can do whatever I want to do because I
Just look at the man like a person.
That's all I'm asking.
Just look
He's
at
a
the person.
person. And he's here to entertain you. He's playing a game he loves. He playing as hard. And Russell Westbrook don't cheat you. He played hard every game, every possession. So it's not like the man coming here and bullcrapping you. He playing hard. He's the show. People pay to see him. So treat him like a human. Appreciate the greatness that you're watching, and don't disrespect him.
I do want to say,
not hard to ask.
I do want to say, it's only a few of these people that even do. It ain't
is.
a whole
It's not
lot
all
of
of
guys
these,
that's
man.
wilding like this. It's a few guys that's trying to get off, trying to get their 15 minutes.
We have another comment saying disrespect has been a part of the fan-player relationship forever. That don't make it okay though. And we see where it got.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that's been a part of certain things for a long time. But
It's just
until
day
somebody
and
says
age
something,
is over. It's just way too. It's a sensitive day and age, and you just gotta expect that.
until somebody
It's
say
too
something to
extreme.
make it
Until
up, you can't do it no more.
Ron tells you the beer thrown on me. He in the stands giving them.
I don't think it's gonna come to that. I don't think
It shouldn't come to that no more. But that's how heavy it can get.
It's gonna take a fan getting to the court, tackling a player before something like that happens again.
But the issue is that what he said felt like it could though.
Mm-hmm.
When you watching that clip, he's like, that's talking like I'm serious. Like,
Don't
if
talk to me
it
like
wasn't for the score, I would have walked over to you and did something to you, possibly. You
Don't
know what
talk
I'm
to me
saying?
like that. It's a simple. Don't talk to me like that.
I think you got to be wary of that if you Adam Silver. That's why he banned the fan. He banned the fan for life.
For sure.
All right, before we end, I want to just add this in because we talked about it a little bit over dinner yesterday. Warriors are on the kind of a losing skid right now.
Yep.
So I want to ask y'all, what is y'all confidence level that the Warriors? Durant is hurt. He's not playing them out against Houston. Got an ankle sprain. What are y'all confidence level that the Warriors will still be the NBA champion? If you had to give it a percentage, what would you say the Warriors' percentage is of
winning the championship?
Yeah, three-peating.
I'm gonna go on the lower side. I think like 65%. 65.
So they still the favorite.
I think they're still a favorite, but I think it's way more competitive than I thought it would be at the beginning of the season.
I'm gonna go a little lower than I had at the beginning of the season. I'm gonna go like 98%.
That's a little lower.
That's
That's a little lower.
Why so high?
It's lower. I had 100%.
I'm just saying, 98 still high as hell. Like that's a high.
The issue is I think Houston is good and getting better. But I gotta see James
in the playoffs
and Chris Paul, both of them. It's really both of them because they both got the yips in the playoffs. I don't know if they come. Last year they were close, but they both got the yips. So I gotta see them guys.
He'll get the injury mounted, I think. I want to see it too.
Yeah, I gotta see them guys overcome something in the playoffs and get to that next level. So that's the only team I really believe can overtake them in the West. Denver, they too young. I don't know if they can do it yet. OKC, I don't think they got enough firepower. And Russ, I don't know if
Russell in the series with the Warriors may get out of hand.
I don't. And Russ, I'm not. Russ is. I don't know. He's just too much of a up and down. He's just too much.
Inconsistent.
So I think I'm team. But then I think.
But that defense is good enough. I think the ball was down.
Somebody in the East potentially. I think Giannis is good. Toronto is good.
I think whoever they meet, it will be a series.
It could be a series. Yes.
It will be a sweep. I definitely agree.
I think the only team that I really think that can beat them is Houston-ish. But I think them two guys got to overcome playoff yips.
The interesting thing about the Warriors, man, I'm interested to see how Steve Kerr manages Boogie in the playoffs.
David West. He's getting David West.
He may.
He should.
He should, but he may not. I don't know. They just got Bogut back. Bogut is a little more mobile now than Boogie is because Boogie coming off injury. He's a little more defensive minded, which they're lacking because Draymond.
He's
a lot more. Draymond is not the defensive guy he was, so they need that middle presence again. So I'm interested to see how they manage Boogie in the playoffs. Is he David West? He run a second team? Do they bring him on second team? He gets touches there. I just want to see how that dynamic.
Is he still starting now?
Yeah, he's starting now. Yeah, and also Draymond got to figure it out. Because if you watch the games, they are leaving him, and if he can't hit shots. It changes everything.
His minutes gonna get cut.
It changes everything. The spacing.
Should they do that to Ben Simmons?
Could, but no. I don't think who they got. Their backup not good enough.
Hell no.
Nah, I'm just playing.
I'm about to say you tripping. No, that you just pissed me off. I'm trying not to get mad.
Well, you just described Ben Simmons.
I did not just describe Ben Simmons. Draymond Green is messing up this team's spacing. Like I'm really trying not to go off. I'm trying.
Press the Ben Simmons button.
I'm about to flip, bro.
Did that not sound like Ben Simmons?
No.
So about Draymond Green.
Bro, don't do it. Don't do it.
So about Draymond Green.
Nah, he just pissed. He pissing me, bro. He pissing me. Ben Simmons averages 68.
You don't think the health of the Warriors is a big issue at this point?
Bum.
Let it go.
Ben Simmons is an all-star. 68. How? How is he a liability? How? Tell me how.
He can't shoot.
Oh my God! But he still averaging 16 points, and he be leading the team in scoring sometimes. He's a liability.
That's pretty bad.
He leads the team in scoring
sometimes.
No, he does
not.
On nights, he do lead the team in scoring.
Anybody can do that. Who gives her?
Draymond done it? No. Draymond hasn't even scored double digits like the last 12 games. That bum. And you gonna compare? You got the guard comparing to Ben Simmons?
Oh my God, bro, it's cool.
No, it's not.
They got to the job.
That's what my fault was so. The disrespect.
I said.
Nah, shut up. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Thank you for watching 21 I Got Outs. I apologize, Philly fans, for this rude.
Philly no. Philly no.
They love me. You think Philly trade pistols with Draymond Green?
No.
Okay, shut up. You pissed me off. You pissed me off. I'll bring up Draymond Green and Ben Simmons in the same breath.
I'm Green.
On their team?
Watch your structure
of their team?
I'm sorry, you gotta go to this. Yo, check out
freaking.
I don't know what you check out. Go subscribe to our channel, all that stuff.
I got a podcast.
I'm done.
Peace.
I'm sorry.
Yo. 707, we make it hot. Hey, yeah, 707, we make it hot. Yeah, 707, we make it hot. 707, we make it hot. Yeah, 707, we make it hot. Yeah, you already know how it go. 707, bro, ready for battle. Go to war, ready to settle the score. Word for word, go round for round. Heavyweights, big fellas, go pound for pound. Put it down or let it go. If you ain't ready for the topic, no debating that. Black in the form, there ain't no breaking that. 21, I got doubts, it ain't no shaking that. Coming to your life unfiltered, ain't no faking that. Book game, we got it covered from the index to the author. And I swear to God, we blood brothers. Word is born, peace and love, it's how we give it up. Driven by our goals, so we try to live it up. No doubt, no fear, just ego tripping a little. PHV, Rad and Coach, young and master and the judge. 707 is here, let's get it clear. 707, we make it hot, yeah. Hot 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 707, we make it hot, yeah.